You see the smile, you hear that little coo, and you feel their tiny fingers wrap around yours. Of course, every parent lives for these moments. But what if I told you that the deepest, most profound declarations of your baby's love are happening in ways you can't even see? Let's dive into the secret language of love that science is only now, finally, beginning to understand.
I mean, we all know the obvious signs, right? The little baby giggle when you tickle them, the way their entire face lights up when you walk into the room. And yes, those moments are so powerful, and they are absolutely real. But they're also just the opening lines to a much, much deeper story of connection. Because underneath the surface of all these everyday interactions, there's a hidden world of biological and neurological signals just firing away. It's a secret language of love that science is only just now starting to translate. And today, we're going to uncover some of its most fascinating, most mind-blowing secrets.
So, our journey begins not with some huge gesture, but with the quiet foundation of all love, trust. This is where your infant starts to move beyond simple reflexes and begins to show you, with their own body, that you are their safe place in a big, new world.
You know, for a long, long time, the thinking was pretty simple. Babies bond with whoever feeds them. Makes sense, right? But back in the 1950s, these now famous experiments by Harry Harlow just turned everything on its head. He found that baby monkeys would always choose a soft, cuddly, cloth surrogate mother over a wire one that actually provided milk. This proved that attachment isn't just about survival. It's about comfort. It's about feeling safe.
Building right on top of that, a psychologist named John Bowlby gave us this beautiful idea of the secure base. Just picture it. Your baby is a tiny explorer, and you are their home base, their anchor. Your constant, reassuring presence is what gives them the confidence to crawl a little further or to reach for that new toy, because they know they can always look back and see you there, keeping them safe.
And here's one of the first, most subtle, physical signs of that trust: the anticipatory lift. Seriously, think about it. When you reach down for your baby, do they just go limp? No way. They participate. They tense their little legs, they widen their arms, they lift their chin, perfectly getting their body ready to sync up with yours for a smooth liftoff. That's not just a reflex. That is embodied trust. It's a physical conversation where their body is literally saying, I know you, I trust you, and I'm ready.
Okay, so now we're moving from the world we can see to the world we can't. We're about to explore the invisible, biological dance that's happening between you and your baby. And trust me, this is where things get truly incredible.
Have you ever heard of pupillary contagion? Yeah, probably not, but you've almost definitely experienced it without realizing it. It's this amazing, rare form of biological mimicry. So when you feel a strong emotion, like excitement or surprise, your pupils get bigger. Well, researchers found that when a baby is looking at you, their pupils will involuntarily dilate right in sync with yours. It's like a pre-verbal sign of a shared feeling, deep biological empathy.
Now, just think about what that means. Studies showed this only happens when the baby sees an upright, recognizable human face. If you show them the same face upside down, the effect just vanishes. This proves it's not some simple reaction to light, it's a deeply social response. Your baby's brain is specifically wired to recognize you, and through your eyes, they are literally tuning into your emotional state. But it goes even deeper than the eyes. Believe it or not, during those face-to-face interactions, a parent and infant's heart rhythms can actually sync up. You essentially become an external regulator for their tiny, developing cardiovascular system. Your calm state can literally, physically, calm their heart.
And the speed of this connection, it is almost unbelievable. Researchers found that this biological synchrony happens in less than 1 second. I mean, before you can even process a thought, your bodies are already performing this shared rhythm, a silent biological duet.
And this incredible symphony of connection doesn't stop with the heart. Oh no, it goes all the way up to the brain. Researchers at the University of Cambridge discovered that when you and your baby simply make eye contact, your brain waves literally get in sync with each other. This neural alignment is thought to be preparing the infant's brain for communication and for learning.
And here's a really cool detail. The effect is strongest not just with any old eye contact, but with what scientists call an intentional gaze. That's when your head is turned away, but your eyes are fixed right on the baby. They see that as a crystal clear signal that you want to connect, and their brain just tunes right in, like a radio finding the perfect frequency.
So we've got trust, we've got this amazing unseen symphony of biological rhythms. What's powering it all?
Well, the answer lies in a super powerful neurochemical that floods both of your systems during those moments of closeness.
You've probably heard of oxytocin. It gets called the love hormone a lot, but it's actually so much more than that. It's more like a system activator. When it's released in you and your baby, it kicks off this whole cascade of effects, all designed to make your bond stronger and give you that incredible warm feeling of connection.
And oxytocin is triggered by the simplest things: the warmth of skin-to-skin contact, your unique scent, the act of feeding, and its effects are just profound. It actively lowers levels of the stress hormone cortisol in both of you. It makes you both feel calm and secure. And get this, a strong bond fueled by oxytocin is even linked to a stronger immune system for the baby. Love is literally a biological shield.
This quote from neuroscientist Dr. Ruth Feldman just captures the magic of it perfectly. When you hold your baby skin to skin, you're not just two separate people. You become one system. Your body helps regulate their temperature. Your calm helps regulate their stress. It is the closest we can ever get to being one person again.
Now, hearing all of this, it can feel like a lot of pressure. I get it. What if you're exhausted? What if you're stressed out and you don't get it right every single time? Well, this final section is maybe the most important one of all because it has a message of profound reassurance for every single parent out there.
So in the famous still face experiment, a parent plays joyfully with their baby, and then, for just 2 minutes, they hold a blank, unresponsive expression. The baby's reaction is instant. They try everything to win their parent back. They point, they coo, they even screech. They are actively trying to repair that broken connection. But the most beautiful part of the whole thing is the reunion. The second the parent smiles again, all that distress just melts away into pure joy and relief.
So here's the crucial takeaway. Secure attachment isn't built on being a perfect, 100% responsive parent. That is impossible. It's built on what happens after a disconnection. It's about the messy, human process of coming back together. It's the repair that teaches your child that even when things go wrong, you will always come back. That is the deepest security of all.
And as we learn to read this language of connection and repair, it's so important to remember that not all babies speak it in the exact same way. For neurodiverse infants, for example, the language of love can look and feel very different, and it is no less real or valid.
So, they might not make steady eye contact, but they might press their chin into your leg to get that comforting deep pressure. They might show their love by simply staying close to you while you look at an object they find interesting. Their language might be one of touch or rhythm or just being near you. The love is there. We just need to learn how to listen for it in their unique dialect.
So you see, the smiles and the cuddles, they're just the beginning. The real story of your bond is written in synchronized heartbeats, in mirrored pupils, in brainwaves that are all synced up. It's a connection so deep it's happening beneath the level of consciousness. And it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? If this is what we already know, what other profound, invisible secrets about the nature of love are still out there, just waiting to be discovered?